For 8.4, we're seeing more complex questions. These are multi-step problems. So on this side, we have distributed property on both sides. We also have variables on both sides. That makes it quite challenging. So first of all, we're going to have to distribute. We're going to use that rainbow property. And I'm going to make sure that I put kind of a line between the equal signs so it makes it a bit easier. So I have 1 over 3 times 2x. Well, 1 over 3 times 2x is just going to be 2x over 3. And 1 over 3 times negative 1 is going to be negative 1 over 3. So that's on this side of the equal sign. Now on the other side, I'm going to do the exact same thing. I'm going to rainbow it in. 1/2 times 3x is going to be 3x over 2. And 1/2 times positive 1 is 1/2. So now I have this equation. Now, if I wanted to rewrite this, all right, this, as long as they have the same denominator, is 2x minus 1 over 3. And these guys have the same denominator, which is 3x plus 1 over 2. And now we can use the different methods that we learned, but because we have variables on both sides, we cannot use the fish method. So we're going to multiply this side by 3 to get rid of the 3. We're going to multiply this side by 2. And that's going to get rid of them. And then we have to do the same thing to both sides. So if I multiply by 3 here, I also have to multiply by 3 here. And if I multiply by 2 here, I have to multiply by 2 here. So the 3's are gone here. The 2's are gone here. But I still have to do this multiplication. So I have 2 times 2x minus 1 is going to equal 3 times 3x plus 1. And now I'm going to have to use my little rainbow again. Rainbow, rainbow. Let's make sure that our signs are still, equal sign is still separating our equation. 2 times 2x is 4x. 2 times negative 1 is negative 2. 3 times 3x is 9x. And 3 times 1 is 3. All right, so now we have x's on both sides. So now this is new. We need to put the x's on the same side. So how we do that is we're going to shuffle stuff over. So we're going to move the x's onto one side, and we're going to move the constants, or the numbers that aren't attached to an x, on the other side. So to get rid of the 4x over here, if I have plus 4x here, the opposite would be to subtract 4x. And what I do to one side, I have to do to the other. So now these x's here are gone. All right, so all that's left on this side is negative 2. And 9x minus 4x, well, that's 5x plus 3. We're almost there. Now we just have to get rid of this constant. Plus 3, the opposite is minus 3. What I do to one side, I have to do to the other. So these 3's are gone. All we're left with is the 5x equals, and negative 2 and negative 3 is going to be negative 6. All right, 5x equals negative 6. Well, to unattach the 5 and the x, we're going to divide both sides by 5. And we're going to get x equals negative 6 over 5. And that would be our final answer. And sorry, just a correction here. Made a mistake. Negative 2 and negative 3 is negative 5. And then we would be able to divide. And actually, we can solve this even further. Negative 5 divided by 5 is negative 1. And that would be our final